next guest won 8 Grammys and sold over 65 million albums back when those were a thing. Starting July 15th, he begins a 23-date residency at Park MGM in Las Vegas. Tickets go on sale Friday. Please welcome Usher. Now, you're definitely dating, right? I mean, come on now.
I mean, I would hope so. I've had 2 babies in the last year.
Oh, yeah, right. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You had babies during COVID.
Yeah, you know how they had like the baby boom thing and this is like the COVID baby thing.
It is really. I mean, for a lot of people, a lot of people learn to bake bread. Others
bake babies.
Bake babies, yeah. I mentioned you're going to Las Vegas. Will you bring the babies? Love Las Vegas. That's going to be great for them.
Different concept of Sin City, but yeah. No.
Can I tell you something honestly, though? My daughter, just 2 nights ago, we said, well, it's the best vacation we ever went on. She said Las Vegas. She loves Las Vegas.
That's like a homecoming for you, so you know.
Well, yeah, I grew up there, yeah. But that's not, she doesn't care about any of that. I try to tell her stories. She has no interest. She just likes seeing the animals and the fountains and all of this stuff.
Crazy that you say that because Las Vegas has become so, I guess, kid-friendly. But we've known it in history as Sin City, the place where you go and you just have fun. They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That changed. Now it's like what happens in Vegas goes everywhere, you know?
Have you found that? You have to be careful.
No. Actually, I actually am I feel like what I'm doing in Las Vegas is just kind of renewing that idea. Like the ideas that I've chosen to put in the show, they really come by way of the culture of where I come from, you know? So I'm skating, there's a strip club. No, but all the things.
Well, that's a weird mix, by the way, skating in a strip club. We're talking about roller skating, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta use your imagination, right?
Yeah, right. Are you like a roller skater? Is that a thing for you?
Officially, so much so that in the future there's gonna be something really incredible where, you ever heard of flippers?
Flippers?
Yeah, you remember flippers?
The thing in your mouth?
No, the skating rink.
Oh, the dolphin.
No. Flippers a skating rink in the 80s.
No.
Okay.
We went to a place called Playland when I grew up in Las Vegas.
So you know how to skate?
Yeah, we went every Wednesday night, our whole family, until my mom broke her arm, and we never went again after that. Yeah, my mom was in a sling, and we just didn't go back. That was it. I wasn't good. Like, I couldn't go backwards. You know, a lot of the kids could, like, skate backwards. I just was, forward was the only way I could go. But I can skate.
Yeah, it's terrible that your parents just ruined it for you like that.
Well, yeah, you could look at it that way. Yeah.
No, but for me, I did want to do things that I'd never done. I was a really big fan of Gene Kelly, and I saw him do this routine in a classic film where he dances and he tap dances and he skates. So I was like, you know what? In this time, I feel like I can take my culture and where I come from and how we skate on Wednesday and Sundays and create things on stage. So I'm skating on stage. That's just one of the acts that I have within the show.
That's fun.
Yeah.
You're skating around on the stage. That's good.
In a strip club, yeah.
Yeah, because what happened to roller skating? It was like the biggest thing in the world in the 70s and early 80s.
It's back and bigger than ever.
It's back, is it?
It's back and bigger than ever.
I got to get back out there. You know who I got to get back out there? My mom. You know, you fall off the horse and you got to get back on it.
Yeah.
Speaking of your young days, this is a photograph of your first band. I believe this is from 1993. Yeah. And the name of the band?
NuBeginning.
NuBeginning.
Yeah.
NuBeginning. And these are a bunch of other kids. Were these like your neighborhood friends, or was this like a band of
No,
just
we were a band all the way
kids?
from the left. That's Red. That's Ant in the middle. That's A, Aaron, and there's also Chocolate all the way to the right. So we were like an anti-youth drug group. Like we would go out and we would go to schools and we would perform. And Adrian and I were like we were the lead singers, right?
Okay.
In the green
Which
shirt.
one's Adrian?
Right there in the green shirt. And we were the lead singers, and we tumbled and we would do positive things. There's just so many negative things in our world, right? You got drugs, you got crime and all of these things. We were trying to do something positive.
You would sing anti-drug songs?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's great. What was the first time you heard yourself on the radio? Was it from this?
The first time I ever heard myself on the radio, yes, I was in the group. And I think I was in the car with my mother. And I didn't believe it. By the way, back then, you didn't have, like, cassette. I mean, you didn't have, like, CDs and DVDs and phones and stuff like that. It was literally, like, if you had it on a cassette, you could listen to it. But I heard myself on the radio, and I'm like, oh, my God, I made it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so exciting. I mean, have you ever reached a level of excitement that equals that?
The first time is like no other. I mean, in sex and all of the other things, just like,
Yeah.
hear yourself on the radio, yes.
What radio station was it on? Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was WJTT, Power 94.
Power 94. Oh, yeah, everything was a
Keith
power.
Landecker, yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something else. That's pretty
And
great.
magic.
And that's where you got the taste for all of this.
Well, my passion started by way of just trying to find something that was meaningful for me. There's not many options when you come from underserved communities. And I kind of found myself in a better situation because my mother, she wanted to make sure that we knew that there were many other options. So she supported me singing. I knew I wasn't going to be a basketball player. I knew I wouldn't be a football player because I wasn't tall enough, big enough. Baseball wasn't really cool, damn near knocked my teeth out. So I was just like, singing is my thing, and it was something positive. I didn't get into gangs. I didn't get into negative things, but they were there. So it definitely was good that I stuck to it, because then I ended up doing a lot of other things.
That's right. And now you're going to Las Vegas to encourage your fans to do some negative things while they're there.
Yeah! Sin City.
I want to ask you about this, because this is something that...
Usher Bucks.
These are called Usher Bucks. Now, this is money with your name on them, and your face on them, and your name on them.
Yeah.
And what can these be redeemed for? Because I got a lot of them.
Well, you got to come to the show in order to use them. That's
Okay.
But, there was a lot of drama. We actually ended up in a strip club, right? Surprisingly. And we were kind of passing them out, and they were like, you're using fake money in the club? I'm like, no, it's just a promotional item. Like, look, read it.
Yeah.
I'm not literally trying to pay you Usher Bucks.
Yeah. You weren't?
Of course I was. Come on now.
So you would hand these to like a stripper, and they'd be like,
No. But we do throw them.
You did? You made it rain with the things?
Have you ever made it rain?
No.
Do you know how to make it rain?
No.
Okay, we're gonna do it now.
Oh, all right.
Make it rain. You gotta take a stack, right? Grab it by the tip, right?
Yeah.
Grab it by the tip. Haha. All right, and then you toss it.
That's the way?
That's how you make it rain.
But I hate it, and I'm gonna tell you why I hate it. Because then they have to like bend over and pick it up, and it's sad, right?
Not when it's a monsoon.
I guess if it's a monsoon, that's a different story. Well, it's great to see you. Have fun in Las Vegas. It's another residency. Last one was totally sold out. Tickets for Usher in Las Vegas, Dolby Live at Park MGM go on sale Friday. We'll be back with music from Ari Lennox. Usher, everybody. If you like that video, click subscribe, and we'll be together until one of us dies.